Most people begin their mornings already defeated. They wake up, reach for their phone, and allow the noise of the world to rush in before their mind has even stood up. Messages, news, expectations, and comparisons flood the mind instantly. The Stoics understood that how you begin your day determines how you meet life. Morning is not a neutral moment. It is a battleground for attention and discipline. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself at dawn that he would meet difficult people, delays, and frustrations, not to discourage himself, but to prepare his mind. Winning the morning does not mean feeling motivated or inspired. It means being mentally ready. The Stoic approach to mornings is not about hype. It is about clarity, intention, and control before chaos arrives. The first victory of the morning is waking up with awareness, not rushing, not escaping, but noticing your first thoughts. Are they anxious? Are they resistant? Are they already complaining about what lies ahead? The Stoics believed your initial judgments shape the entire day. Before you move, remind yourself that you have been given another opportunity to practice virtue, not comfort, not pleasure, virtue. Getting out of bed is the next test. Marcus Aurelius famously argued with himself about this. He reminded himself that he was born to do the work of a human being, not to hide under blankets. This isn't about harshness, it's about alignment. You did not wake up to consume, you woke up to act. Each time you choose discipline over comfort in the morning, you strengthen the part of yourself that governs the rest of the day. Silence matters in the early hours. The Stoics valued moments without noise because they allow the mind to organize itself. Even a few minutes of quiet reflection can create a buffer between you and the world. This is where you set your internal posture. Ask yourself how you want to respond to difficulty today. Calm, patient, firm. Choose before you are forced to react. Breath anchors the mind. When the body is rushed, the mind follows. Slow, deliberate breathing grounds you in the present moment. It reminds you that you are here, now, and capable of reason. Stoicism is not detached from the body. It understands that a steady body supports a steady mind. You are not trying to escape the day. You are preparing to meet it. One of the most powerful Stoic morning practices is negative visualization. Not imagining disaster to create fear, but anticipating difficulty to remove surprise. Delays will happen, people will disappoint you, plans will change. When you expect these things, they lose their power to unsettle you. The Stoic enters the day armored by acceptance, not optimism. Another key element of winning the morning is clarifying what is within your control. The Stoics drew a hard line here. You control your effort, your attitude, and your actions. You do not control outcomes, opinions, or chance. When you remind yourself of this early, you stop carrying unnecessary weight. You move through the day lighter, focused only on what is yours to manage. Purpose should be simple. The Stoic morning is not about creating a long to-do list. It is about choosing a small number of actions that reflect your values. Ask yourself what kind of person you want to be today. Patient with others, honest in your work, disciplined in your habits. Let these guide your actions more than tasks or deadlines. Physical movement plays a role as well. The Stoics believed the body should be trained alongside the mind. Morning movement wakes the nervous system, sharpens focus, and builds resilience. This doesn't require intensity, it requires consistency. When you move your body deliberately, you reinforce the habit of intentional action. Avoiding immediate stimulation is another Stoic advantage. Checking your phone first thing hands your attention to forces you do not control. News cycles, opinions, and comparisons invade your mental space before you have established your own direction. A Stoic morning protects attention like a scarce resource. Once lost, it is difficult to reclaim. Food and routine matter, but not as indulgence. The Stoics practiced moderation. Breakfast is fuel, not reward. Routine is structure, not rigidity. When your mornings are predictable, your mind is free to focus on higher concerns. Chaos in the morning creates friction that follows you all day. Writing, even briefly, can sharpen intention. A few lines about what you aim to practice today can clarify your focus. You are not scripting the day, you are setting a standard for how you will meet it. This simple act transforms abstract values into concrete reminders. Winning the morning also means accepting imperfection. Some days you will wake up tired, distracted, or unmotivated. Stoicism does not demand emotional perfection, it demands effort. Even partial discipline is better than none. The measure is not how you feel, but how you act despite how you feel. As the morning ends and the day begins, remind yourself that external success is secondary. The Stoics judged a good day not by achievements, but by character. You can fail outwardly and still win inwardly. You can face setbacks and still maintain composure. This perspective protects your peace long after the morning has passed. Over time, a Stoic morning builds something rare, inner momentum. When you consistently begin the day with discipline and clarity, you carry a quiet confidence into everything you do. You are less reactive, less scattered, more grounded. The world feels less overwhelming because you have already established order within yourself. The Stoic way to win your mornings is not dramatic. It is subtle, repeatable, and demanding in the right way. It asks for presence instead of intensity, discipline instead of motivation, reason instead of impulse, and in exchange, it offers stability in a world that rarely slows down. Morning is the only time the world has not yet made demands of you. Protect it, shape it, use it to remind yourself who you are and how you intend to live. When you win the morning this way, you don't need to chase productivity or motivation. You carry readiness with you. Each dawn is an invitation, not to control the day, but to meet it with steadiness, not to avoid difficulty, but to face it prepared. This is the Stoic advantage, quiet, firm, unshakable, and it begins the moment you open your eyes.